Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations wherever it may be. Real quick, man, it's just a quick in transit. Followed by another followed up lesson I wanted to do ahead of my spirit about this NWO statement that Biden made. Now, this can very well go down this year, man, and I say that off the strength of Biden keep mentioning cyber attacks, okay? And usually when these devils are alluding to something, usually it goes down because you have to understand that we're in a time of Revelation 12 and 12 being fulfilled, when the scriptures say that the devil should come down on you having great wrath because he knoweth he have but a short time. All right, so with that being said, man, we could very well enter into Jacob's trouble this year depending on how the Lord has this thing. Because as I mentioned in another segment, that the Most High already got the tensions between the nations brewing up from this Ukrainian conflict and Russian conflict, with NATO basically on the borders of getting involved with that in a subtle way. The Most High can have this thing to go down real soon, because if we have a cyber attack here, like we've had them on certain businesses, which Americans are blaming the Russians, hey, all hell can just really break loose, because now your banks, okay, your banks, your jobs, all right, your 401ks, your money markets, regular stores and everything like that comes from cyber attacks. So with that being said, Biden alluding to cyber attacks in that speech he did yesterday, hey, we very well may see it, okay, any day now, you know, because we understand that these things are done on the left-hand side, and this is really the Lord's plan to get the elites really to make certain moves, because it's all about the Lord, man. Okay, go ahead, bro. Turn. It's all about Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, and the prophecies, man. All right, so, hey, brothers, man, we got to keep our heads on the spiritual swivel, because now, any day now, man. Okay, because along with cyber attacks, you're gonna have martial law, depending on how bad it get. Food shortages. They're talking about inflation going up another 10%. Okay, bank runs, and the whole conflict of the digital currency being tested out in Ukraine and different nations. These other nations have been doing bank runs, man. Okay, so with that being said, man, it's just a matter of time, because hey, if the West has a blackout, let's just say if it was a blackout that hit New York, Chicago, LA, that can disrupt majority of the country's infrastructure, man, because New York, that's the pretty much biggest city in America, man. Okay, and if New York go down, then all the other states go down because they follow suit. You see what I'm saying? So through the spirit, man, hey, we in them times, man. And shit, the men of the Lord have been prophesying this thing, because the scriptures tell you in Habakkuk, it says, I will stand upon my watch and wait to see when the Most High tell me. Okay, and he that runneth, who he that readeth runneth, man. So with that being said, shit, man, brothers having visions, you know, brothers having dreams, brothers are going through certain things, man. They're getting strong in the spirit. You know, brothers are seeing miracles through the spirit and everything else according to prophecy. So sooner than later, man, when the economy collapses, shit, it's a done deal. Because like we said, when the economy collapses, man, that MOTB, that charagma, that's going to replace this currency. And this is the reason why Biden has passed the bill testing these particular cryptocurrencies and digital infrastructures, man, because they never intended on a dollar being the primary currency. They've always intended on getting rid of it and introducing it with the MOTB. That's the whole reason why you had credit cards, man. PayPal, what's the other one? Venmo. You got Cash App. All these cashless and all these so-called cashless or digital things that they've been coming out with over the years. That's the reason why they've been programming you people to accept this thing, man. You know? So yeah, brothers, man, I didn't have too much I really wanted to say, but I did want to go into a lesson on it, because I know a brother, the beloved brother Amon Gabar, did an edifying lesson on it, and I kind of wanted to piggyback on what he was going into. But with the whole NWO sentiment, Biden said it, and we've known, according to the scriptures, every time that they wanted to set up a one world government, the Most High came and threw it down. From the time of Babel, okay, to the time of the Babylonians, the Greeks, and hey, the modern day Romans, which is the Americans, which is also the Greeks too, because these are the same people. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, they're not going to get a chance to set up the NWO in its entirety, because the Lord didn't sanction that. All right. though we're in the processes of it being set up, the Most High ain't gonna allow it to go through, because when he's finally established that one world government, that's when everybody is gonna be charagma'd up, okay? Because that's what it's all about. Esau passing a C-Rod, you know, the charagma, which we know is the MOTB. That's the end goal. But hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that's not gonna be the case, man. Because the Lord is not gonna allow that to happen, you know. Yes, sir. Shalom, Makim Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakwadash Brakatham. Yeah, man. So anyway, brothers, man, 2nd Ezra 16 and 27, it says that so that one man should desire to go and see another and to hear his voice. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back. The brother the Waba, he texts Romans 13 and 11. It says, and at that time, knowing that now is the high time to wake up out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. Right? Because hey, we've been wanting Jake. Hey, the apostles been on YouTube going on 2007, but they've been out there 30 plus years warning people, man. All right, the elders on down, the elder bishops, man, the elders under us. I've been in the truth, shit, this is my 11th year. Come Passover, been 11 years, man. Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for keeping us this long. But overall, we've been warning you brothers, man, for the longest. You Jakes out there, because hey, 2/3 are just not gonna get it. You know, they don't see the markets collapsing, and their mindset this is gonna bounce back because we've been through this already. We've been through what they call 9/11. They say we've been through the economic collapse. Oh, we always went through ups and downs. But hey, they don't understand that it's going to come a time that this shit ain't going to bounce back, man. Because all these markets and these bubble markets and bear markets, they're being manipulated through the bankers, man. You see, but Jake don't understand money. He doesn't understand economics. He doesn't understand the vote of capitalism. He don't understand monarch. You know, he don't understand corporate greed, sensationalism. Jake don't understand that stuff, man. So therefore, they're out here blind, and they're going to get caught off guard. While the black woman is out twerking, Jake out there selling dope, gang banging, wanted to be the next top model, wanted to be the next rapper. Man, they don't even see that this shit finna fall from right beneath them, man. You know, and hey, it's going to be a lot of niggas going to be hurt. And it says, so that one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice. I think you text the first scripture, but I don't think it popped up. 2nd Ezra 16 to 27, but next precept, 2 Peter 3 and 12, it says, looking and hastening until the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire should be dissolved and the elements should melt with fervent heat, right? The nuclear missiles. Because now they're talking about nuclear destruction. The other nations are testing off nukes. North Korea, you got Iran, okay? You got fucking Russia. You got all these other nations that have nuclear capability, and they're going to use them on America, man. Why? Because, hey, everybody's tired of this whore. You know, everybody wants to lead and run the world in their own way. But in order for them to do that, they got to get Babylon out the way. But the thing of it is that the Most High is not going to allow you other nations to rule, according to Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? Because we're coming up in power next. The people that nobody's expecting to be on top, the people without no power, is going to shock the world. Because when we come down from them chariots, and we're going to have those bodies, we're going to have that power. And we ain't going to need guns. We ain't gonna need physical weapons to take this place over, because we're gonna have spiritual power from on high, man. And that's another thing brothers have been meditating on, spiritual power, because it's gonna be a shock to the world. Like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, it says that all that so believe, these are the men of the Most High, these are the chosen ones of the Most High, because they not expecting us, and they mindset, they like, wait a minute, these ain't nothing but low ass niggas. They ain't got no power. They don't even own banks. They can't even own their own houses. They can't even buy land for real without getting cheated off the land. They can't even own restaurants. How are these people going to be the next people that's going to rule the earth? What military do they have? What type of government infrastructure? But see, they're not banking on Yahweh Shai upsetting that NWO. That's why it's going to be so beautiful, man. The underdog, you know. Isaiah 29 and 10, it says, for the Lord have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, have he covered, right? You false prophets out there. You know, these Sakari guys, man, you're hunting them dudes. They're not paying attention to the prophecies, man, because none of them really go into the prophecies. They don't go into America's being destroyed. They don't go into the missiles. They don't go into the chariots. They don't go into the martial law. They don't go into the FEMA camps. They don't go into the charagma. They don't go into none of these things. But yet they prophesied out of their own belly to heap disciples into themselves to continue to increase money, man. That's all they do. While we here at Great Millstone, we're prophesying the end of the society. Because the scriptures say you speak these things, we're chanting down Babylon, and it's coming to pass. So the more curses we throw up on America, all right, the more curses we throw up on Esau, the more we prophesy this man's demise, the Most High is going to bring it to fruition. Because in order for things to be declared, the word has to be spoken first through the men of the Lord. That's why he told in Jeremiah 28:8, he says, the prophets that have been before thee and before thee of old have prophesied against many countries, great nations, of kingdom, of war, and of pestilence, man. All right, we're in the middle of pestilence. Famine is on the rise, talking about global shortages. Okay, they're going to replace so-called nature, livestock, actual human living with this artificial lifestyle. Must ready meat, the pop, what do you call it? The ready Roundup seed. You know, farming is pretty much obsolete. Farmers are committing suicide at a high rate. You know, they want to get rid of euthanizing cows and so forth. They don't want us to have natural products. They want to give you all this protein, basically fucking trash shaped up in briskets. They want to kill people off, man. And that's the whole plan of the elites, you know. But you Jakes, man, you want to stay here. All right, the brother fervent in the faith, 144, Isaiah 59:19. Yapa precept, it says, so they should fear the name of Yahweh from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy should come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard with him. That word standard goes into the Hebrew word. I think it goes into Napasha, which means it means to flee or fly to the attack. All right. So at that time, when this enemy comes in and the troops surround certain brothers' homes or wherever they may be, and the Most High is going to allow brothers to get a standard raised through them, whether it's spiritual power, hiding them, or whether them giving them the aid to escape, or whether an angel literally teleporting you out of your situation. Because, hey, what happened to Habakkuk, man? When Habakkuk, I think he was teleported by the angel into the lion's den to feed Daniel. He was like, well, go into Babylon and bring this supper to Daniel. And then he was like, well, I've never even seen Babylon in this life. Like, how would I go? And the angels grabbed him by the locks and teleported him into a whole different time. All right. That shows you that anything is possible with the Most High. Because teleportation is in the scriptures, man. Like when it says that we should run to and fro like the sparks among the stubble. That's spiritual power right there. That's like instant transmission, like on DBZ, when that's sifting in and out. That's what that's going into. Okay, it's kind of hard to fathom in these human bodies, but overall, man, brothers, we're going to get that strength. We're going to get that power, man. I believe that. Lord's will. You said you had a dream about people being pulled out their homes at gunpoint. Yeah, brother, that's the scriptures, man. That happened in the purge, the first purge, when they was going in the hood, and they went into that big-ass skyscraper, that apartment building. They was gunning Jake down. He said, kill everybody on this floor, spare none. So just imagine, kids, newborns, young men, old men, young women, etc. You know? So yeah, that's more like a vision, brothers, because I had the same vision you had, bro. It was crazy because it was like 4:44 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And I seen it in a vision, and I heard it, like the troops kicking in doors, people screaming, and it was like a clock that was in a room, and I seen it in a vision. But when I woke up, it was no clock there, but in the vision, it had 444 in it, you know, which is mercy. So at that time, the Lord is going to put mercy on his elect, man. Lord's will be chosen, because after the Passover, man, hey, we saw chariots, man, and then we seen them the next day. So the angels, man, they're around. Like the scriptures say, the angels are around those that fear the Most High. All right. Malachi 4:1, it says, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and the proud, yea, all that do wickedly should be stubble, and all they do wickedly should, and it says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, says the Lord. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves in a stall, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet, and that day that I should do, says the Lord of hosts. Right, man, that's spiritual power. Okay? So yeah, brothers, man. Anyway, man, I'm going to end it here. Got to make a run. Giving all praises and glory, honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the whole elect. Hey, stay tuned to the next lesson through the Spirit. And power Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Ayan Habata, Shalom, Abba Shalom.